Hare Krishna. Krishna is describing about the spiritual worlds, and he has spoken some details about spiritual world in the previous Shloka, Shloka number 20, and he continues to speak about his own abode in Shloka number 21. So let's see that now. Avyakto kṣara uktas tam āhuḥ paramāṁ gatim yam prāpya na nivartante dhāma paramāṁ. So here, very nicely, with pride, Krishna is saying, dhāma paramāṁ, that is my abode. That is my supreme abode. Oh, is it? What is the speciality of your abode? So if suppose we ask this question, Krishna is saying, avyaktaha, it is unmanifest. It is not seen by people of this material world. Unmanifest. Kṣara, it is infallible. It never loses its position. It's always there. And what else? What else is there in your spiritual world? He says, what else is there? It is the spiritual destination. It is the supreme spiritual destination. That is paramāṁ gatim. Oh, okay. What else? What else is the speciality of your abode, O Krishna? He says, yam prāpya na nivartante. Anyone who comes to my world, anyone who comes to my abode, they will never return back to this material world. Isn't that really amazing? That's the spiritual world. So there are some very nice description that is given in Brahma Samhita when it comes to the spiritual world. There are some details which are given. So let's try to understand those details. So in Brahma Samhita, chapter 5, Shloka number 29, it says, Chintamani prakara sadma sukalpa vrikshaha lakshavriteshu surabhira bhipalayantam lakshmi sahasra shata sambhrama sevyamanam govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. So here it is said, Chintamani prakara sadmasu. So all the structures which are there in that abode is made up of Chintamani, the touchstone. And by the way, these touchstones, Chintamani, it's like we just touch the stone and desire something, it will manifest. That's what is touchstone. Or another thing about touchstone is you touch the stone to any of the metal, it will turn to gold. So that is the touchstone. And every single structure there is made up of touchstone and valuable gems. And what else is there? Kalpa vriksha. Kalpa vriksha lakshavriteshu. So there are wish-fulfilling desire trees, wherein we just stand under the tree and desire for something, and that will come in front of the person. And how many are there? Laksha. Many millions of trees are there. Millions of kalpa vrikshas, the wish-fulfilling desire trees are there. Oh, what else is there? Surabhir abhipalayantam. There are very beautiful cows which are called as surabhi cows or wish-fulfilling cows. Again, these cows are very special, which are tended by Krishna himself. We touch those cows or stay near to these cows and desire something, it will manifest immediately. The cow will sanction and it will manifest whatever we desire. In this way, the abode is made up of Chintamani, second, Kalpavriksha, and there are Surabhi cows, not just one or two, millions of Surabhi cows. What else is there in this world? Lakshmi sahasra shata sambhrama sevyamanam. Oh, all of them are there. But then there are sahasra shata Lakshmis. There are hundreds and thousands of goddesses of fortune are present in the spiritual world. And what are they doing? They are doing service. They are doing service with sambhrama, with a lot of awe and reverence to Lord Sri Krishna. Now, I was reading at one place that when it comes to the spiritual world, there is no dust anywhere. But still, the goddesses of fortune are such greater in number, they have to do some service. So they'll take a broom and just keep mopping and just keep brooming the place, even when there is no dust. Just thinking that by this service, my Lord's mercy, my Lord's glance will be on me. With that mood, with that lot of awe and reverence, Lakshmi Devis are doing various services in the spiritual world. And to whom are they serving? Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. They are serving Govinda, the primeval Lord, who is the cause of all causes. Hey, what speciality is there about Govinda? That is given in the next Shloka, Shloka number 30 of chapter 5, which says, Venum Kvanantam Aravinda Dalaya Taksham Bharhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So here it is said, Venun Kvanantam. Govinda, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, what is he doing there? Venum Kvanantam, he is playing his very, very melodious and beautiful flute. Venun Kvanantam. Aravinda Dalaya Taksham. And his eyes are so beautiful. His eyes are compared to the lotus petals, which are fleshly blooming. Aravinda Dalaya Taksham Bharhavatam. On the head, he has put very, very beautiful peacock feather. Obviously, he has the turban and lot of ornaments, and that there's a peacock feather. Bharhavatam asitam ambuda sundarangam. What is his complexion? His complexion is that of a newly formed fresh rain cloud. And how is he looking? Sundarangam, extremely beautiful. And Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham. He's more charming. He's more charming than whom? Koti Kandarpa. Kandarpa means the Kamadev or Cupid. And in the material world, Kamadev or Cupid is the most beautiful personality. And such crores of Cupids, they are getting charmed by the beauty of Lord Sri Krishna. Now we can imagine how beautiful Lord Sri Krishna is. There is another shloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, a very nice shloka, which says, Barha Pidam Natavaravapo Karnayo Karnikaram Bhibradvasa Kanaka Kapisham Vaijayantim Chamalam Randhran Venu Radhara Sudhaya Purayan Gopa Brindair Vrindaranyam Swapadaramanam Pravishad Gita Kirtihi. Barha Pidam Natavaravapo. Again, this shloka describes that there's a very, very beautiful peacock feather that is there in the turban of Lord Sri Krishna. Natavaravapu. How is his body? His body is very beautiful. Body of a dancer. Natavaravapu. Karnayo Karnikaram. He has put beautiful yellow flowers in his ears. Karnayo Karnikaram. Bibrad Vasa Kanaka Kapisham. And he's wearing very beautiful, shining yellow dhoti. And that is very much glittering like gold. Kanaka Kapisham Vaijayantim Chamalam. And he has got a long forest flower garland, which is Vaijayant, that is specially called as Vaijayantim Chamalam. Randhran Venur Adhara Sudhaya. And he's playing his flute. Randhran Venur Adhara Sudhaya Purayan Gopa Brindair. And such a personality is entering the forest where all his Gopa friends, they are chanting his glories. So this is that great personality whom all of us are aspiring to surrender onto. And this personality is always there in the spiritual world in his original form, reciprocating with all his wonderful associates. So here it is given, in Vedic literatures, it is stated that there is nothing superior to the abode of Supreme Godhead, and that abode is ultimate destination. When one attains to it, he never returns to material world. Krishna's supreme abode and Krishna himself are non-different, being of same quality. Now, anyone who goes to such a world, why will someone come to this filthy, dirty world where there is nothing good? Prabhupada's guru, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he would say that this world is a toilet. Just finish the job and get lost from here. So there is nothing good in this world, nothing good in this material world. Since we have not seen the spiritual world, since we have not perceived, since we have not experienced the spiritual world, we feel that there is something that is there in this world. I should explore. But actually there is nothing. And another thing is, Krishna and Krishna's abode, they have the same nature. What is the nature? Sat, Chit and Ananda. Eternal, full of knowledge and full of bliss. So in this way, anyone who goes to that world will never come back to this world. Anyone who goes to the eternal world will never come back to this temporary, world full of miseries. And finally, it is said here that on this planet, Earth, Vrindavan, 90 miles southeast of Delhi, is a replica of that supreme Goloka Vrindavan located in spiritual sky. When Krishna descended on this earth, he sported on that particular tract of land known as Vrindavan, comprising about 84 square miles in the district of Mathura, India. So there is a very, very beautiful place onto this earthly planet also, which is called as Vrindavan. And this Vrindavan is the exact replica of Goloka Vrindavan. In fact, we can say when Krishna descended 5000 years back, he got his entire abode onto this planet, just to give us the experience of the spiritual world. So even today, Krishna performs his eternal pastimes in that place. Those people who have got those divine eyes, they can actually see Krishna's pastimes even today. Even today they can see that how Krishna is tending cows in Govardhan. Even today they can see that how Krishna is playing his water sports in Yamuna. How Krishna is taking bath in Radhakund and Shyamakund. They can see all this and they can relish. With material eyes, when people go to Vrindavan, what they see is the plastic and some dirt lying here and there. And they say, oh, but Brahma Samhita says something else. Yeah, because we have our dirty eyes. So dirty eyes will see only dirt. But then when someone gets the divine eyes, such a person can actually see the reality. They can see the reality. They can see how the entire place is made up of Chintamani, how the vrikshas, the trees are Kalpa Vriksha. They can actually see the Kama Dhenus or Surabhi cows around. And more importantly, they can see that beautiful personality who is charming even to Koti Kandarpa. So in this way, the material nature, she makes it a point that she covers the entire abode of Vrindavan so that we people who are contaminated cannot see the actual stuff. But then when we purify ourselves, when we get those divine eyes, with constantly chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. With those divine eyes, we will be able to see this wonderful abode of Vrindavan. So Krishna is very, very enthusiastically described about his dham, where he says that tad dhāma paramāṁ mama. He is adding the word mama also. That abode of mine. And he has described this very wonderful thing. So after describing this, Krishna is going to talk about how to attain that abode, a very, very important discussion. How to go to that place. So let's see that from the next video onwards. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.